The next magazine up is Country, the Land That We Love. And that's December, January 2021 issue. Best time of the year. Discover the joys of winter outside. Experience a snowy door country. And your parks photo contest winners. And it's very good read. There's a few paper clips in here, as you do see. So let's start at the first paper clip like we always do. You all love when I do the Country Almanac. Let me hold that up here. So now let's read it. December and January 2021. Let your sparkling lights, holiday treats, heartfelt gifts warm you from the inside out. Now December 5th is the annual Prescott Courthouse lighting in Arizona. So the afternoon begins with a parade around downtown Prescott with Santa as a special guest, then revelers gather at 6 p.m. at the courthouse plaza to wait the thousands of holiday lights to illuminate 1916 Yapavie County Courthouse. There's a recipe here for holiday eggnog pie. Now this pie is dreamy, even if you don't like eggnog. Beat 4 ounces softened cream cheese, 1 tablespoon softened butter, 1/2 cup confectioner's sugar until smooth. Beat in 1/4 cup eggnog, 2 tablespoons sour cream, 1 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice. Fold in 1.5 cups whipped topping. Spread into a 9-inch graham cracker crust. Sprinkle with nutmeg. Cover and freeze for 4 hours or until firm. Remove 15 minutes before slicing. Now November 27th through January 2nd, bright lights. Stroll the downtown Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas for a spectacular free outdoor light display from dusk until dawn. The San Antonio River walk.com/events. Cowboy Christmas. Treat your favorite cowgirl or cowboy to a little country on their holiday tree with these adorable resin ornaments designed by Kurt Adler, kurtadler.com. December 21st is the winter solstice. This day marks the shortest day and the longest night of the year. It is often the hardest time for those who are in need. Help those less fortunate this season by dropping off blankets, hats, mittens, and socks, or by helping cook a hot meal at your nearest homeless shelter. Share seasonal tips at country-magazine.com. Submit. This is page 18 from the country-magazine.com December-January 2021 issue. Okay, we're going to see why we marked the next page. Oh, okay. This is a country farm. Okay, not that all farms are not in the country, but you know what I'm saying. Featured, and it's from here in Illinois. So we made the news, y'all. Okay, it says, View from Our Place. History and Heritage. Preserving the Past for the Future is a Priority at Our Illinois Farm by Jennifer Dunesing, Prairie du Rocher, Illinois. It says, we lovingly call our farm Illinois Country Harvest because it lies in the heart of Illinois country, an area atop the massive limestone bluff near the mighty Mississippi River. Rich with history because of its fertile soil, it was settled by French over 300 years ago with the construction of Fort de Charité. My great-grandfather worked this land until my parents bought a portion of it in the mid-1970s. I grew up roaming every acre of the farm, collecting wild flowers from the field, playing in the creeks, spending countless hours sitting beneath the giant oak trees, staring at the endless skies. I dreamed about living and working there. 5 years ago, I purchased our 12-acre farm from Grandma. Shortly after that, I left my career as an electrician and become a full-time caretaker of the land. My husband Jason and I are the 4th generation to operate the diverse farm, where we raise heritage pigs and grow heirloom and native flowers, fruits, vegetables using natural, sustainable practices. Jason works full-time off the farm, devotes much of his free time to many chores at hand. We feel fortunate to have our little piece of heaven and do everything we can to take good care of it. not only for us to enjoy, but also for future generations, including our son Graydon. Each season of the year has its own appeal. Spring is filled with budding new growth as we scurry to seed, grow, and plant. Summer is vigorous with growth and enjoyment of harvesting our bounty, while fall is abuzz with preparing to put gardens to rest. As we move into winter, we focus our attention on artisan woodworking and other projects. Come spring, the cycle renews everything we do, build, grow, and raise, planned thoughtfully, carefully to preserve many purposes and to be naturally sustainable as possible. And we try to keep the aesthetics of the farm to look just as it had been here for many years. Jason and I take great pride in creating habitats for wildlife, working with the contours and natural elements of our land, and growing plants that are native, have a past presence in the part of southwestern Illinois. Our grain, flour, livestock are certified naturally grown, a designation from a private nonprofit that requires a full commitment to organic practices. It's something we take great pride in and hold close to our hearts. We truly have a unique place, diversely planned and planted to use, and we enjoy every inch of it. A walk down our winding path through the farm takes you through a private prairie rehab, seeded and planted with grasses and flowers. The tall grasses sway in the breeze as the birds bustle about, collecting seeds and eating insects. The opposite side of the path will become our home to our future chicken yard. I cannot wait to be awakened by the crow of a rooster and to fill my apron with fresh eggs. As you continue down the path, the slope of the land brings you to a natural wetland area with rows of elderberry, black raspberry, and arona berry plants, sprinkled with flowers and herbs native to this area. These rows are planted across the slopes of general contours of the land. Topping the rise are small, nearly flat plots that we have dedicated for grains, and surrounded by grass waterways and paths. They rotationally planted with heritage Cherokee White Eagle corn saved from a start of one package from seed, as well as barley oats to feed our heritage pigs. They are planted by hand and harvested using the old-fashioned methods. As you round the corner, you're greeted by our heritage pigs, Rocky, Penelope, and Petunia. They are a rare threatened breed called Gloucester Old Spots. They never fail to meet visitors happily, full of excitement for a pat on the head and hopes for a treat, fresh squash or apple. They are raised using all natural methods of rotational pastures and are the first of many heritage breed animals we'd like to raise. Adjacent to the pasture are the U-Pick flower rows, where we invite people to relax and enjoy their surroundings while collecting flowers for a bouquet to take home. The heirloom orchard nearby is filled with apple, peach, plum, and cherry trees, with room for more, and underplanted with beneficial flowers and herbs. This is one of my favorite places on the farm, as peaceful work is joined by the buzz of bees, the whinnying of neighboring horses, and a bobwhite call of the quail. The orchard is outlined with a planting of one of our heritage wheats, Roe de Bordeaux. I find the greatest joy in being surrounded by flowers, as visitors would be quick to note. Flowers grow around every pasture and along every path, structure, and curve. A stroll here is like being in a fairy tale with a magical cloud of butterflies greeting every step. Most of the plants and flowers are started here on the farm in our greenhouse, which we made from salvaged materials. There is no greater joy than stepping out on our porch each morning to welcome the day, and the beauty of the surround us. We strive to share that joys with others in the community through flower bouquets, farm tours, events, educational projects, and activities. Each season and year brings new plans, new dreams, new accomplishments, and an overwhelming sense of gratitude for being able to live the life that we do. We love our place. To learn more about Jennifer's journey, follow her on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website illinoiscountryharvest.com. And they have some cute pictures, which I'm going to read the inscriptions to. It says, "We feel fortunate to have our own little piece of heaven and do everything we can do to take care of it. Clockwise from the top is the cabin and the general store that visitors who come to pick flowers can make their own bouquet. Jennifer shows the love of the farm's heritage with the pigs that she loves." And I'll show you the articles. Beautiful articles, by the way. And then here's the other page, and it says, Visitors tour the grounds above during a U-Pick event, and Jason and Jennifer grow a heritage wheat called Ro de Boudel. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, and I apologize to Jason and Jennifer. Okay, so that was page, let's see here, 20, 21, and 22. Moving forward, oh, here's a cute little joke. What does the gingerbread man use to make his sheets? Cookie sheets. It says rd.com is responsible for that. Okay. I found this little story inspirational. Greetings from the Christmas city. Good neighbors. One tiny town spreads cheer for card lovers, far and near. Although winter is quiet in Missouri's southwestern Ozark foothills, the town of Noel is bustling during the Christmas season in the generous spirit of the holidays. Volunteers at Noel Post Office have hand stamps the same greeting on Yuletide cards for nearly 88 years. It's not an official post office cancellation, but a rubber stamped bright red wreath green Christmas tree that says Season's Greeting from Noel, Missouri, Christmas City, USA. Each year, in addition to the Christmas cards, people bring in thousands of cards from all 50 states and several foreign countries to request the special holiday greeting. Last year, 40,000 cards arrived. The post office staff can't handle this monumental task alone, so about 30 volunteers take hand stamping the cards at a small table in the lobby. Dot Harner has coordinated the volunteers for about 10 years. She makes a list and checks it twice. Beginning in early November, I call everybody who stamped for the past 2 years, and then I round up new recruits. She says this work is ideal for retired people, students, and anyone else who wants to help out at least a couple hours at a time, Monday through Friday afternoons and Saturday mornings from the day after Thanksgiving through December 24th. And it shows Dot Harner, who coordinates the volunteer stamps Christmas cards for Noel resident Jim Stauber, and it's by Diana West from Joplin, Missouri is the story. I don't think I told you the other story author, but we'll get to it. There's another page here, so we'll get to that too. Okay. Nate Workman is one of the many little helpers who stamp the cards with Noel logos. In 1932, the postmaster Ed Roslow proposed sending out mail stamped with Noel, the Christmas City logo. Noel means Christmas in French. The practice gained national notoriety the following year when the singer Kate Smith mentioned it on her weekly radio program. Each year thereafter, Miss Smith told the Christmas City stamp on her radio show and later TV show. This increased the demand for the stamped cards with a Noel logo, rose to 60,000 cards at its peak. In 1947, Noel residents baked a 300-pound fruitcake in the shape of a 5-foot Christmas tree for Miss Smith. It took 200 pounds of flour, 50 pounds of fruits and nuts, and a special cake mold to make the cake. Miss Smith thanked the town and said she would donate the fruitcake to an orphanage during her TV show. Noel residents wanted to watch it, but no one in Noel owned a TV. Someone borrowed one from an out-of-town relative so everyone could watch the event. Every year around the holiday season, Miss Smith dedicated songs to the little town in Ozarks. In 1982, for the event's 50th year, Noel residents sent her a 3-pound fruitcake as a thank you gift for helping put a town in the hearts of people at Christmas. Leetta Workman has volunteered since her children were small. She says, we do several shifts so my kids can get a turn. They get excited about all the places the cards are going. Susie and Cliff Thornton have volunteered for more than 10 years. I enjoy the connections you make with the people around the country who mail in their cards. It's a neat thing that in a small way you're making a difference in someone's holiday, Susie says. Cliff adds, it's the joy of doing something that is good for the whole community. The Noel project is successful because of the efforts of the residents who give so little of themselves on each Christmas card that leaves the post office. And that's the truest definition of Christmas. To request a special Christmas stamp, please seal and add postage to your card, then in an envelope or box addressed to Postmaster 318 Main Street, Noel, N-O-E-L, Missouri, 64854. Be sure to mail closer to Thanksgiving is best. Better yet, make a trip to Noel, and they'll even let you add the special stamp to your own card. Okay. I think that's all I have for you this book. I will tell you who the story about the Illinois farm was from. Let me get back to that, because I don't think I read that to you, and I apologize. That was by, yes I did, Jennifer Dunising. Okay. Now here's a cute picture to leave you with. At Christmas play and make good cheer, for Christmas comes but once a year. Thomas Truer. That's so nice and pretty, isn't it? Okay, well that is the Country Magazine, and that is a great magazine to pick up for your holiday season. Sit there, stay tuned. We're going to do Country Strong next, before I get too tongue-tied.